Rolling.
Hi, welcome to Connie's Catch. Connie can't be with us tonight because she's back at the studio interviewing a couple guests for an upcoming show, so make sure you stay tuned and check that out. I'm the guest host tonight. My name is Nick Shams, and I'm also the manager for Vicki Wallace. Now, Vicki is the youngest member to perform and record with the legendary 3 Degrees, who are also from Philadelphia. You can check out Vicki at VickiWallace.com. That's VIKIWALLACE. See her pictures, check out some of her videos, and most importantly, check out her new song about missing kids titled Have You Seen This Child?, which I co-produced. Now, today's catch is funk, and we are here at the Clef Club at 736 South Broad Street in Philadelphia, and we've got a great Thursday night show for you. It's Defunkdafied Thursday. We've got some great musicians, great artists, and some very special Philly funk icons. Let's go inside and check it out.
No, I gotta hide the fan.
Okay.
Give me a knife and fork.
Good.
Anybody got any hot sauce?
You would eat me, wouldn't you?
We smoke some bath soap or whatever that shit the kids smoke. Some bath soap make you want to eat your friend's face off. You sit up and get high, get the munchies. Hey man, pass the hot sauce. Damn, boy, you taste so good, man.
We're rolling whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, okay. Well, hi. Is somebody gonna ask me a question?
We are here with an incredible group of guys. We've got Thomas Buck Nasty, Pete Rudd, Fat Daddy, Mike M.D. Davis. Now, what is funk?
Him. That's
You?
funk. This is Mike M.D. Defunk Davis. My man. I've been playing with him since I was like, how old was I? About 17.
No, when I met you, yeah, you was about 17 years old, man. I was like a little kid. When I met Poet, you know, and the rest is history, man.
What the deal is, nobody wanted any of us in their band because we, as individuals, were very outrageous, and we didn't comply, we didn't conform, we didn't compromise with their way of doing things. So we formed our own band. We formed this band, Thomas Buck Nasty. T. Life, the innovator, the genius,
That's right.
the producer, produced us for RCA Records in New York City. Philadelphia International wouldn't even give us a deal, and that's just our hometown. But that's good, so we moved on.
And that's why your band is good, because you didn't conform to anybody else's standards. You did what you guys wanted to do,
Right.
which
Well,
makes it fun.
that's surely why we don't have any money right now.
Yeah, but wait till you hear them play. These guys are good. Now, people get the wrong idea about funk. They hear Bootsy Collins, they hear George Clinton, but they don't understand that it encompasses more than that. You have Marvin Gaye, James Brown, the Gap Band,
See, let me put
Earth,
you
Wind and
straight. Let me
Fire.
put you straight. Nick, let me put you straight. Listen, there's genres of music. There's symphony, there's gospel, so forth and so on. Okay, but funk is a genre of itself. Oh yeah, the Commodores are funky. You know, these groups are funky, but they ain't the funk.
They ain't Buck Nasty funky.
You're not Buck Nasty funk.
They see the funk is in the genre of its own. Can I get an amen?
Amen, amen, brother. Amen, Fat Daddy. Come on, baby. Amen, Fat Daddy. That's right.
You guys have any idols that you grew up worshiping and loving?
Oh, big time, big time. We had one of my favorites, you know, because I was brought up and raised at the Uptown Theater in Philadelphia, PA, right? Now that was a different type of funk, you know. That was the funk before, like, Blossom, you know. I would hear cats like Gene Chandler, James Brown, Smokey Robinson, the whole Motown Review, you know, and that's where it started for me. Then you had groups like one particular guy I got to keep in mind. One time I went to the Uptown Theater and saw a guy by the name of George Clinton, and he was in a band called, what would they call it? Back then when it was doo-wop. The Parliament. I just want to testify.
What you love has a dog.
That's right. I think you go. We do that the next time. We do that the next time, man. I'll mess it up. That's all right. We'll keep the camera rolling.
Oh, can I say something before he...
Go ahead, Paul.
Because he start rolling, he don't stop. This is my brother KD, man, from the phone. KD is my every damn thing. He's also my cousin. That's Paradise. Come on, Paradise. Finally,
Come on, girl. You better come on up in there. Come on.
This is one of our singers.
You come on down here and have a seat.
She's one of our singers, and we'd like to welcome her to the fold. It's her first night, and I think she'll do well.
Oh, it's your first night?
It's her first night.
Oh,
And,
excellent.
Excellent.
Right.
It might be her last night because I see that she don't like the way I act anyway.
Uh-oh. You got no problem. You got no problem with me.
But KD, man, is our engineer. He's one of our backbone vocalists. And in the show, he does a shooby-doo thing, you know.
Shooby-doo. Everything's a shooby-doo. Everything's a
shooby-doo. And, you know, we like to welcome him to the fold, too, you know.
Now, these guys have played with a who's who in the music business. You name it, and these guys probably play with him. I mean, you got, what, Barry White, Luther Vandross,
That's right.
Evelyn Champagne Kings. I mean, pretty much a who's who of the music business.
But none of them want us in their band. I mean, for a couple minutes.
That's good enough.
But when this fool here goes out on the stage and starts going, and jumping on top of the amplifiers, because see, let me tell you something. My philosophy has always been to be friendly musician friendly. You understand? When you start suppressing, oppressing, and repressing folk, you understand what I'm saying? You can't get all the. If I hired him because he do what he do. I'm not going to now say, oh, you relinquish to the background. Do me. Do you. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
That's right.
You'll see.
That's right.
You'll see him do his thing on the stage tonight.
Amen, baby.
Now, you were telling me that you met James Brown, who was an idol of yours, and you almost broke his hand shaking it.
Yeah, well, me and my mom went to see JB and in the Dells, the Mighty Dells, who I patterned a lot of my vocal styles after Marvin Johnson Jr. And we was backstage, and we was talking to the MC, the little guy, you know, James Brown, that guy. Anyway, we hanging back there. All of a sudden, my mom says, well, there go James Brown. Well, he had his hand in mine. His hand was like about half my size, right? And I didn't know it was him. And I looked up, and I said, James Brown. And I squeezed his hand, right? And he was so cool about it. He was like, yeah.
Is that where Joe came from you squeezing his hand?
Good guy. He's a good guy, though. He's a real guy, man.
Now, Vicki Wallace wanted me to ask you a question. You have a nickname, The Poet.
Yes.
How did you get it, and who gave it to you?
Well, back in the bad days, I used to write. They had a billboard in high school, Allen High School, and on the billboard, every Monday you write your thoughts, you know, or a poem or something, and other students they go by and they read it. So I saw this billboard. And I used to write every Monday poetry. So they started calling me Soul Shakespeare, right? So I condensed it into poet, because that sounds sexy. I ain't sexy, but that sounds sexy. So all the help I need to get sexy, I used.
Excellent. And we also have another unique nickname. We've got Fat Daddy over here. How did you get Fat Daddy as your nickname?
Oh, man.
You know, Vicki Wallace told me to ask this too. So
Okay.
you can blame Vicki.
Fat Daddy was a street thing. Back then, I didn't have any drums. I'd take a trash can, take a box. That was it. That's all you needed. And make them sound like 300-400 drums. And to this day, that's all I use. Bass drum, snare drum, hi-hat. That's it.
That's right.
Well, see, I'm going to tell you why I call him Fat Daddy. Because fat is the definition we use, and it's P-H-A-T.
There it
It's
is.
not F-A-T. Okay, this man here has the fat response to what I'm doing in the pocket. See, he maneuvers inside the pocket. He don't be all outside the pocket just playing whatever he want to. I can play drums. No, he lock in the pocket. So if he get a groove, he feel good. Stop.
Right in the pocket.
That enables this crazy person right here to
Keep it right
You'll see
there.
him doing his thing outside.
Right there. Keep it right there.
Keep it right there.
Keep it right there.
All these people running around here, they run around here, they playing all this. Let me tell you something. Funk is in the pocket. And you want to know what funk is? You want to know what Thomas Buck Nasty's explanation of funk is?
You tell the people out
get
there.
this. Let me tell you something. Now, shit that's funky, you complete that right.
We'll take care of that.
Things that are funky. Things that are funky. You serve with lettuce, tomato, artichoke.
And some hot sauce.
No
No hot sauce.
No hot sauce.
Let me tell you now, no hot sauce in funky. It ain't none. You serve Ramon lettuce. That's funky. But now, when it's funk, you got to have collard greens
Fried
with fat
chicken.
pack. Some fried chicken.
There it is.
You understand? Some chili. Chili.
Now can we add hot sauce? Now can we add the hot sauce?
Now we have you understand what I'm saying? That's what funk is. Funk is to your soul. And you know that kind of, eating that kind of food will kill you. And they call it soul food. Okay? But that's soul. That's what funk is. Soul.
Inside.
You can't get no funk out of lettuce, baby. I swear to God.
You can't get anything out of lettuce.
You can't get nothing out of lettuce. But good health.
Now, where can people out here find you guys? Websites, CDs,
that's
tours?
That's beautiful.
You
That's
know,
beautiful. That's beautiful. You can find our band at thomasbucknasty.com.
got that thomasbucknasty.com.
Or
Now-
thomasbucknasty at comcast.net.
Now, how about CDs, tour dates? They can find all that on.
On the website.
The same with you, Pete. And
I'm just the hitman.
okay.
Call me, I'm there. Count it off. I'll meet you at the end.
And that $500 for
Now,
15 minutes.
our mutual friend Vicky wanted me to give you this.
Oh,
I just talked to Vicky too. So, yeah.
Vicky is, another Philly, soul person. She sang with the 3 Degrees. She's done all kinds of stuff with the people here.
Calm down, boy. Calm down, brother. Take it easy.
Vicky, I think Thomas likes your picture.
I love you. Where's the camera rolling? Somebody rolling?
But
I love you, Vicky.
I took the pictures. That's my shot.
No,
front
to
and
me,
back.
Vicky, man, is a state fan here in Philadelphia. She's a hell of a fine vocalist. You ever see that girl sing the blues?
Oh, absolutely.
When I first met Vicky, she turned her back while she was singing the blues. And I said, girl, you singing the hell out that song, but you got to turn around. Right? Well, she is great. I love you, Vicky. God bless you. Hope you help. And I hope you well.
Well, these guys are going to be performing tonight, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till you see
yeah.
these guys. Okay, I'm here with
I swear you would
a
cry.
couple new guys that just showed up.
You are not the
Steve
father.
Green from Breakwater. And who else? We got Colin FQ. We already got Fat Daddy. We got Buck Nasty. We got,
Got
Mike.
Weeds.
We got KD. And
Got
Lawrence
Weeds.
Newton.
Lawrence
Now,
Newton.
The weeds.
Lawrence Newton has, he's so cool, he's got 2 nicknames. The Percolator and Weeds. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. All right.
And I'm
How
Dirk.
did you get?
And I'm Dirk.
And that's Dirk. How did you get both names?
The first one, my mother gave me.
All right.
The second one, the band gave me. Now the third one, you left one out.
Oh, see, I didn't know the third one.
I used to be the mysterious Wizard of Funk.
He still is.
He plucked me out. I was young and innocent. I was a young innocent man. Then these heathens.
No, wait. Let me tell all this. Let me tell you how this happened. Let me tell you this union happened with Buck Nasty. First of all, let me say that Steve Green used to sit on the basement step and watch my band all night, every day,
Oh yeah.
every single day, and learn.
Until y'all start
the
fighting.
funk.
You're so right.
And Larry Yankee is here.
Like Frankie is here.
Oh God! Oh God! Pinky hit me in the knee with a steak. Kill him, man.
Well,
Let me just tell you what happened. Weez was sitting on the stage at the Commodore Barry, one night, and he was so bored with his band, and they was playing all the commercial stuff and all that stuff. So I had got fired from Natural Soul Brothers Ltd. So I was trying to put a band together, And I told Weezy, I said, look, man, why don't you come down and sing with us? He said, yeah, the rest is history. However, he's a very rude person who try to blow my ass away every night on stage. Really and sincerely don't appreciate it. And if he does it tonight, he's gotta go.
In the words of Mousy in The Devil in the Red Blue Dress, if you didn't want him dead, why you leaving with me?
No, I got a poet story. I went to the rehearsal. I was in a band called Sweet Daddy Kick Ass in the Womp Stop Committee. And I was a roadie. And they were having a rehearsal.
That was a roadie.
I was a roadie. And the poet used to get up in the room with a bottle of wine and he went, turn it, and everybody was like, and Chuck was like, and all of a sudden Chuck went over here, and all of a sudden Clayton was like, turn him, and Clayton went like, no. Then his Clayton went, and all of a sudden his phone went, bam! And Clayton got up and said,
Larry Pankey.
That's how he wrote songs back there.
Bass. Lawrence Newton is with UGO, Urban Guerrilla Orchestra, and he's also worked with Grover Washington Jr., Patti LaBelle, LL Cool J, wrote jingles for Pepsi and Coke, and was signed by RCA when you were 22.
Yeah,
RCA Records.
with my band.
Yeah, with Buck Nasty.
And
Steve Green right here was with Breakwater, and you might, they have a song called Release the Beast, which was, I believe, on Iron Man 2.
Yeah, it was sampled by the group Daft Punk, who had a mega international hit with it.
I couldn't even sample my shit.
And actually, Release the Beast is my wedding song when I got married.
Now, you and Kay Williams started Breakwater?
Well, no, Breakwater started long before I got there.
Okay.
They started in junior high school as a band. I came into the band, and the band became original, and we started working on original music. That was one of my stipulations for joining the band.
Then it got really funky.
Then we took it in another direction.
Excellent. And then we've got Colin Feetkew over here, and he works with everybody. He's great bassist. His niece is actually right? I believe is the late Lisa Left Eye Lopez from TLC, and these guys work with a who's who, like I said, in the music business. And do you guys have any idols that you worshipped or really loved growing up that got you into?
I have an idol I worship, Jesus Christ. Only idol I worship.
Oh, Deacon, here we go. Look out, Pastor.
How about music-wise?
Oh, he can play too, man.
He wants some water.
Yeah, I think a big influence on me coming up was Stanley Clark.
Okay.
Yeah, Stanley.
I respect him. I respect him.
Who?
Ira.
Oh. That was a neighborhood guy. Oh yeah, Thomas Buck Nasty.
Well, if you want to say it.
Now, if someone out in the TV land over here wants to find out what you're doing, if you have any CDs out, where can they go?
They can catch us. They come on Facebook, look up Breakwater, look up Steve Green. Also MySpace. Breakwater has a site there as well.
Now I hear there might be a Breakwater talking about a reunion.
Well, there is. We're actually playing tomorrow night at the World Cafe in Delaware. And then we'll be back in Philly the Saturday after Thanksgiving up at the 73, whatever the club is.
Be able to do that after Thanksgiving?
Well, it was on Saturday, so I won't. I'll
Count down.
And how about you, Lawrence? Anywhere that people can find you, if you have any music out,
all over the place.
websites? You can go to UGOfunk.com. www.ugofunk.com. www.ugofunk.com.
Uh-oh. Down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser.
Anybody wants to find you, I know you have a production studio.
EastsideProductions.com.
That's where you can find Colin.
Everything.
Shadir.
We've got another guest in here, and her name is
Shadia.
Shadia.
My wife.
From the Buck Nasty Band.
He did them too.
You don't let it go now.
It's out.
Hello, I'm
It's out. This is my going up.
I'm Joey McGregor for Cheers.
Don't start no, won't be nothing.
Catching up the winter thing.
What's up, Dwight?
We'll be right back.
Hey, Poet, I got two more guests here. We got Dwight Sutton.
Oh,
and check this out. Somebody y'all ain't seen in here. Another guy. Come on in.
Say, Dwight.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
We got Cedric. We got Cedric here for Pieces of the Dream.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, this is Cedric for Pieces of Dream. I taught him everything he knows.
Said he said. Oh, man. What's good? The master. How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Every time I turn around, must try to tell me something.
How you feeling, man? Must tell you anything. Okay. What's good? You all right?
I love you, man, but excuse me, man. You're talking about
You ready?
Oh, what a heavenly
Here right now with a new guest. We have band Breakwater. Dwight, how are you?
I'm doing great today.
I hear you're looking forward to
I'm
playing
looking
with these
forward to
guys.
putting down some funk season. Yes, indeed.
we gotta get started, don't we?
Very nice. Anybody can find you anywhere? Do you have anything? Website?
Well,
You're in a room full of legends.
right now, my mainstay is with Steve Green, Breakwater here. That website is always available for me. And can I sell a gig?
You
for
can
tomorrow?
absolutely sell a gig.
Anybody seeing this right now? We're down at Cafe Live in Wilmington tomorrow, and it's going to be another good funky hit.
Now, what instrument do you play?
I'm a trumpeter.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Everybody's here because of Thomas Buck Nasty.
That's right. They wouldn't be here.
There would be nothing here.
They wouldn't be here for
According to Thomas.
I told them all the time. I
You told them everything they know.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Oh, my goodness.
It wouldn't be no them. It wasn't for me.
That's modesty for you right there.
Am I lying, fellas?
It's actually a greater cause, and it's all about, it's not about us.
It's a greater cause.
It's about the era, the culture, the funk, you know,
And
all that went on.
Nobody plays funk. You can't go into New York, into clubs anymore and find funk bands. And it's great music. If you get a chance, you got to hear these guys. Get out and see these guys, no matter where they are. You'll love it. I mean,
any
funk
torn
music
funk you
is
see,
great.
you're going to find some Philly in it.
That's right. That's right.
The Philly's the funk music scene.
At least one.
But we got to get it into New York and around the country where it can come back again.
It's like New Orleans is known for the jazz. You're going to find some funk from Philly.
This is the TSOP right here.
The TSOP, the sound, the TSOP is the sound of Philly.
Let's just set up some pioneers up
And it's all starting right now with the godfather of funk right here, Thomas Buck Nasty. Stay tuned, wait till you see these guys.
I like that title.
This city. Mr. Pete Rudd, y'all, Fat Daddy. How about a nice round of applause? He's got Big Daddy #1. Big Daddy #1, my man. Notice he only has one bass drum and one snare. No toms. That's a bad boy. That's a boy with a lot of confidence. Straight pocket.
Hey, Steve.
This is the brother. This is the brother that's like no other. This is my brother from another mother. MD Defunk. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mike Davis. Rhythm Nation. We are part of it. Right out of the video, man. Ladies and gentlemen, on keyboards, this brother Knott is one of the outstanding musicians in Philadelphia. What a wonderful, great person he is. He's very involved with the church, raw image and brutish, not just the funk church, but the real church of the higher authority. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor and a pleasure to have this guy on stage. Please put your hands together for Mr. Donald Robinson. Grammy Award. You got a Grammy? How many Grammys you got? Very humble. Donald Robinson, y'all. And on bass, you can't have a funk band without a funky bass player. This is the brother that kind of like formulated this idea. We formulated at another event at the bar. And we really wanted to do this Defunkdafied thing, and we feel like this is the launch premiere night of something that's going to be really, really fun and exciting and interesting as far as Philly music is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Colin CQ. He's got a Creole last name, and everybody pronounces it a certain way, so I always hesitate. Now, before we bring the funk on, this brother has played trombone with a legendary, I don't know if they would consider it a funk group, but they had some big ass hits. And one of them was Burn Baby Burn. So the group I'm talking about is the legendary Tramp. Some of you, the last time you seen him, he had a big afro, he was on Soul Train, and he had platform shoes, and he was doing jumping jacks. Please put your hands together for Mr. Harold Watkins. No afro, no platforms, and he might do a few jumping jacks though. One of the baddest bands in the city right now doing great things that are back on the scene is a band by the name of Breakwater. Anybody heard of Breakwater before? Thanks Steve Green, Breakwater. But anyway, one of two outstanding trumpet players from that particular group is one of my brothers from another mother once again, Mr. Dwight Sutton. Please put your hands together for this funky brother. One part of what we want to do with this particular Defunkdafied thing, there's a lot of funky bands in the city that to pay our bills, we find ourselves in wedding bands and bar mitzvahs and doing stuff like that, and we really can't bring the funk the way we used to do back in like the 80s and 90s. And this brother right now is a band leader of a band called Coast to Coast. They do a lot of other those type of gigs and things like that, but they funky as hell. And that's what the whole Defunkdafied thing is about. You bring musicians together to do what they do for real, unadulterated. I'm talking about this brother on trumpet, Mr. Al Reed. Al, come on up. Before we start this, because I know you're tired of hearing me talk, I'm trying to talk about it, but we have a very special guest in the house tonight. This brother has done so much for the Philadelphia music scene, and it's like a rare chance when we see him, especially down at the Clef Club. Please put your hands together for Mr. T. Life. We have special guests coming up to sit in with the band, of course. We have Thomas Bucknasty, Lawrence Weeds Newton. You want to move before introduction? Right on the top? One of the hottest bands in the city right now is a band called UGO, the Urban Guerrilla Orchestra. And the lead singer and the spark plug and the man that makes all of that stuff happen with my brother Henry McMillian is the Percolator, Mr. Lawrence Weasley. How about have a round of applause for Lawrence Weasley? That brother is styling. That brother wears some clothes all the time. Okay, real quick, another brother. This brother has done so much in the city for the Philadelphia music scene. I remember him back in the day when LL Cool J came out and he was doing the MTV Unplugged thing, and he had all these crazy horns and developed a whole new kind of sound with hip-hop. That was my man right here, Mr. Mike Tyler, y'all. Mike Tyler. Yeah, show your gratitude when you see him here, because he's done a lot for the music and he still has a lot of passion for the music. So I'm done. You don't have to hear me for a minute, so we're going to bring on the funk, y'all. Come on, did you want to get this thing?
Free!
me crazy. Because they don't understand where I'm coming from. But a lot of people don't. Because they do. We come from the planet Nestorius. The imperial city of Dudet. In the county of Stankton. Can I get an amen?
Yeah.
I said, can I get an amen?
Amen.
Will you feel the power this morning?
Feel the power this
Let's
morning.
get nasty and get it on, baby.
Let's get nasty up in here.
Here to stay, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a drink. Is the camera still rolling?
Welcome back to Connie's Catch. I'm here with my next guest, Donald Robinson. Now, in case you don't know who Donald Robinson is, Vanessa Williams has a hit song named Dreamin'. This is a man that wrote it. He also helped produce Eugene Wilde's Don't Say No Tonight.
And also the one that was a big hit. Well, both of them were #1 R&B song. But Gotta Get You Home Tonight too. Yeah.
And Vicki Wallace is another person that has performed with Donald, and they both work with Rolls Royce, who was another big band back in the day. Now, Vicki mentioned to me that Eugene Wilde gave you a nickname of the Sheik. How did you get that nickname?
Well, me and Eugene knew each other when he first started his career. We were in the studio working, and I had the privilege and honor to produce his first hit single, Gotta Get You Home Tonight, that were #1 on the R&B charts and #1 on the UK charts. And we were in the studio, and I was doing a string section, you know, conducting an orchestra, and then there were a lot of different musicians I would be calling, so he always saw me busy on the phone and working with a lot of people. So he said, "Oh, I'm going to call you the Sheik," because, you know, that's what it is. But it's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck.
Now, you work with a lot of big name people, and Michelle Farrell is one.
Michelle Farrell, yeah, she's one of them.
And you have a lot of projects that you're working on, new bands.
Right.
Now, people out there, if they wanted to find you and find out about you, how do they go about it?
Well, they can go to my website, which is www.sowonline.com. That's SOWmusiconline.com. And basically, I started a production company called Songs of Wisdom to help new artists, independent artists, learn about the music business. In the company that I started, we do production work. We also talk to artists about the entertainment business and copyrights and, you know, publishing, so they can get the right start. So I started this company, and it's going quite well. We're in Manayunk, PA right now.
Okay.
And we do recording, and we work with a lot of artists, a lot of new artists maybe. But we're focusing on trying to bring back music of integrity, classical music. I feel it's missing today, and I really want to kind of bring that back.
Now, you've been playing keyboards, I guess, your whole life?
Since I was 14 years old, yeah, I started playing keyboard.
Who was your influence or your music person that really got you?
Yeah, I came up in the jazz era, so people like Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, a lot of the music, real progressive jazz at that time. I was really into what we called fusion music at that time. And I started there, and then I played with R&B bands, and I had a band called Brutus and Raw Image, and all of us grew up in the Philadelphia area. It was a time where there was just music every weekend somewhere. So I think that kind of helped me to really get a feel on the music business.
You're part of the Sound of Philly, the TSOP.
Right. Yeah, yep.
Very nice. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the show. This was a great venue. If you haven't been out to the Clef Club, I highly recommend getting out here, especially for Defunkdafied Thursdays. I mean, these guys rock, and you will see it if you're watching the show tonight. So make sure you tune in, make sure you catch a show, and come out and see the Clef Club.
Thanks for having me.
Nasty are going to do a reality show. And they're going to put us two in a house for 6 months. And hope we don't kill each other.
Probably will.
But I want y'all to check this out. This is going to be off the chain. Thomas, I love you.
Now that was nasty love for you.
I get the chills. Chills.
You know what's fucked up? I liked it.
Oh shit!
I got off on that shit.